Hello, hello, hello. So, hello friends. Happy Navratri to all of you. Today we are going to learn about NotebookLM. And NotebookLM is a device, the AI device that is by Google. Okay, so it's a very good device and it's good for everybody. Either it's a student, either it's a content creator, or anybody else. You can use it for your um, professional use, for your personal use, or for education use. Today, I am going to tell you about how to use Notebook LM for content creation, especially podcast. Actually, what's the problem with podcast? That for podcast, we needs lots of things. But if we use Notebook LM, we can make podcast of anything. Either we have PDF, either we have any video, either we have any YouTube video, anything. Even if we have no data, then Notebook LM can search data for us and make very good audio podcast. And nowadays, it also makes video podcast, and it is more than 70 plus languages. So it's multilingual, and in multilingual, especially it also covers lots of Indian languages also. Almost every Indian languages which are mm, important, it's are covered like Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Bengali, Hindi, Odia, Punjabi, Gujarati. So any language you can create your podcast and make and use that for your content creation or for any other purposes. Okay, and it's good for students also. That part I am not covering today because today's main theme is it's for podcast. Okay, so let's start. So first, uh, we the name of software which you are going to use is Notebook LM, and Notebook LM is for creating content creation, creating multilingual podcasts with Notebook LM. Okay, and why this is so important? If we use multilingual podcast, we can reach to global audience, and even not to the global audience. If we know any language and the content in another language, we can simply turn it into a podcast and use it. Okay, so what is Notebook LM? Okay, so first, you Notebook LM is provided by Google, and this is a AI powered research assistant. Why it is mentioned that it's AI powered research assistant? Because whenever you give anything like PDF or your written material, the notebook LM analyze it, make a summary of it, and then create podcast. Okay, it doesn't create podcast from your content in fully manner. First, they research it, and even if you don't have any material on whatever podcast you want, you simply type the on which material you want the podcast. This tool can research from all the Google space, all the web, and make a good podcast for you. Okay, and it's support 80 plus languages. Okay, supports over 80 languages for comprehensive multilingual audio and video content creation and document to podcast match. So if you have very long documents, you can convert into podcast. And I use it for very simple use case that actually nowadays we don't get time to read the books we like. So what I do that I download the PDF of the book and convert into a podcast. So I get a summary of the book, and if I like that summary, I can read that book. Okay. Now, what's the main pros of Notebook LM? That it's a multilingual audio overviews. Due to multilingual audio overviews, you can go with your content to global reach. Like audio overviews available in 50 plus language. Two types of podcasts are there. One is audio, another is video. Okay. Audio overview available in 50 plus language. This is powered by advanced Gemini AI technology. Gemini is Google's AI tool. Natural sounding conversational format. Users can select preferred output language in setting. So you can uh, before starting, you can go to the setting and choose the preferred output language that I will show you. Okay. Create personalized podcast experience. Break down language barrier globally. Okay. So you can convert any language which is available in Notebook LM to any other language. So if any material is very good material is available in Japanese or Chinese or Russian, you don't know Japanese, Chinese or Russian, you can convert that material into English, Hindi or any other language which you know podcast and get benefited from that. So everybody can be benefited by any material which is available in any language. So making complex information accessible worldwide through intelligent language adaptation. Okay. And now it's how to create a multilingual podcast in our notebook. First, what we have to do, we have to upload our documents. So that documents might be in the form of PDFs, okay, in the written format that is called PDFs or URLs. Your documents may be at some website or any other places. You copy that website or any URL and paste there, okay, or Google Drive. We have files in Google Drive. We have to only give the um, file name or that URL to the uh, notebook LM or pasted text, or we can write the text also. Okay, and one another feature is that if you don't have any material, you can simply type what do you want in one, two, or three lines. It will search from whole web and give you the best content of that. That also I will show you how to create that. Okay, and select output language. That output language you have to select first. Okay, before starting anything, uploading or document anything, first you have to select your output language from settings and create natural podcast conversation that sound professionally produced and engaging. You can see the audio overview. Now it's creating two type of podcast. That is, one is audio podcast and another is video podcast. But in video podcast, not two people are involved. Podcast is there and visuals in forms of slides are there. So these slides are very informative and engaging. Okay, customizing podcast for language learners. Okay, tailored, adjust podcast complexity, and if you have a paid version, then you can adjust the podcast complexity and vocabulary to match your language proficiency level perfectly. Okay? If I don't know English properly and I want a podcast in English and I want to hear that podcast and learn anything from that, so I can adjust the output to medium level, not to professional level. Okay, it's supports major language supports. I guess Italian, Spanish, French, German, Russian, any language. And so we can also use prompts for finding our informations. International Editions podcast enables creation of fully native language podcasts in any chosen language. So if you have any or any material in English or French or German, you can convert into your native language podcast. Okay, and dramatically expand accessibility for non-English speakers worldwide. This is real-world use cases for NotebookLM, for which one of thing are we going to cover. Uh, One of the major thing is that educational excellence. Teachers preparing multilingual lessons with mixed language sources material for diverse classes. So it might be happen that you have materials on some for some teaching purpose on in diverse languages. You can mix those diverse languages and create a good uh, lesson in one language or in multiple language. You can personalize your learnings also. And professional efficiency, professional summarizing international meeting notes in their preferred languages. Okay, if some meeting is there, 2 or 3 or 4 hours meeting is there, so it's not easy to see the recordings. So you can convert the transcript of that recording into the podcast of your language in which you are comfortable. Benefits of multilingual podcast: first, it's enhanced audio learning. Okay, barrier free collaborations. You can collaborate with any person of the world with any language, and time saving efficiency. So it converts lengthy complex documents into digitizable, engaging audio content rapidly in 4 to 5 minutes. If we go, and we want to read that document or books, it will take us to or at least 1 week, but it does in 20 to 30 minutes or maximum half an hour. Okay. So, so this is the conclusion, and let us start our journey for this one. So for notebook LM, what you have to do, you have to first simply go to Google and type here simply notebook LM. Okay, see this one, notebook LM AI, and we have to click here. This, there it's come notebook LM. You click here, So first, when you go, it will ask you to log in. So it's very simple to log in. Uh, for login, you need only a Google account. Okay, so you can log in from your Google account. Uh, Process is same almost for every AI software. Okay, so I've already made an account. So I have. So I am going to click that button. It's logged. So I've made use lots of see. I have made topics. I've made content in English. I have made content in Telugu. I have content made in Hindi. Okay, so you can make content in lots of languages. So this is the dashboard. This is the dashboard of the Notebook LM. Here you saw what you have done earlier. Everything is there. Okay, and this is create new, and here you can see your earlier works also. Okay, and featured notebooks. These are the topics which on which some podcast has been made. If you want to use it, like art and culture, William Shakespeare. Okay, secrets of super ages. These are Japanese people. Parenting advice for digital age. So you can also hear that. Okay, somebody has made this one good one. You can now these three we can in all we can see everything in my notebooks. We see only what we have created. Now come to the right side, right hand side corner. What is there? Is a setting. In the setting, there is a notebook LM help. So if you go to notebook LM help, you can find how to use it. If you want to use it extensively, you can use it. Okay. Then one is output language. Here you can see this is output language. If you click here, so you see the output language is English. I have earlier chosen the word language English. You can click here. See, yeah. Right hand side. This is arrow button is there. You click there, drop down list will come. It will show you the every language: English, Spanish, okay, Filipino, Indonesian, Java, Latin. See how much language is there for Indian languages. First, see one is Urdu, one is Konkani, Nepali, Marathi, Maithili, Hindi, Bangla. This is Gujarati. This is Odia. This might be Punjabi. One is this is I don't know. This is Tamil. This one is Telugu. This I know. So see how much language Indian languages are there. Okay, Japanese is there, Chinese is there, Korean is there. Even Mathili is also there. See, I have seen some there. Marathi is there, Mathili is there. Okay, Gujarati is there. So think you can make content in multiple languages, and you if you make podcast on multiple languages and for YouTube purpose, since see how much reach will be there. You can uh, cater the needs of everybody. And what's the problem that everybody understand anything properly in their mother tongue? That's a fact which we can't go from that. So if we make anything, any information, if we convert any information into the regional languages of anybody with few clicks, without knowing that languages, that people will understand the content more properly and appreciate it. Nowadays, you see that the Hindi news channels have much more audience than English news channels. We are seeing that, and they are highly paid ones also. So, if you're going to make content in regional languages also, it will going to help us. Okay. So first, I'm going to use the English one. After that, I will show you the Hindi one or Telugu one or Tamil one. Okay, and The most beautiful thing about that, you have to select the output language, not the input language. Your input language might be anything, it doesn't matter. It might be English, it might be Hindi, but it convert your content into the output language which you want. Okay, so we save and comes out. Okay, after that, here you can see your creations uh, in grid pattern or in this pattern. Okay, so this is more beautiful and look more proper. Okay, and this is most recent work you have done. So this is the dashboard, and I have told everything about the dashboard setting and everything. Okay, uh, now from here, what we are going to do, we are going to create a new one. So for that, what we will do, we're going to press the button, create one. Now, see, this dashboard will come, and this dashboard is what in this dashboard we have to give our input material. Okay, so our input material might be in which form? It might be in Google Workspace, it might be on Google Drive, it might be on any link, any link, any website or YouTube. Link is website or YouTube. We can paste our text, we can copy the text here, and here upside you can see we can upload sources. So upload sources means we can put the sources in forms of PDFs, text, markdowns, or audio. Even we have audio files we can upload from here. So almost we have all the options to upload our informations in any form. Either it's written form, it's audio form, it's video form, it's PDF form. Even if you don't have any information, it will search information for you. That I will also show you. So first, I am going to use a PDF. Okay. So what will be the case of the PDF? Uh, most of us are fond of reading books, but nowadays we don't get time to read the books fully. So what if some tools are there which convert into audio podcast, then it will be very good for us that we can know that book in 15 to 20 minutes everything, and by listening we absorb very fastly. Okay, and in less time we learn lots of things. So first of all, let's suppose that the one book which everybody has heard about or might have read also. If you haven't read it, use this trick and you can read it, and you can make a podcast of that in multiple language and upload on YouTube channel also. That will attract lot of customers. I have also a YouTube channel on which I am doing this type of things. I will show you that. Okay, in which how many languages I have created the podcast. So first, what we'll do, we go for a PDF. So I have already downloaded the PDF of Atomic Habits. Okay, so first I go to them. That's the PDF. That's the PDF. So what should I do? First, I have to upload the source. For upload source, I should click here. Now is ask for what type of source I have to give. So this is the source I want to give. Now it's analyzing the. Okay, actually this one is not the same thing. So I'm going to again create new. First, I see that. I upload the source. Okay. This is the Atomic Habits. This is the PDF of the book, Atomic Habits. Let's click it. Now it's reading the book, Atomic Habits. Okay. So it will take some time, uh, 1 to 2 minutes or 3 minutes, depending upon the Wi-Fi speeds and everything. Now, see, it has read that book and it make a summary of that. You can save this note also, what it has made. Okay. You can go for audio overview. You can go for mind map also. That I will show you what is mind map and everything. Okay. So after that, what we can do, see in the right hand side here, one is audio overview is there. If you click here, the audio podcast will be created. If you click here, this is the new feature. It's added almost 2 months earlier. Okay. This is video overview. You can make a video also. That video is not video. You don't have any um, moving objects in the video. They have slides in forms of video. Okay. Then mind map also, the report is also the, you can create flashcards. These flashcards are important for educational purposes. If students are using this tool for their research purpose or for their study purpose, they can make flashcards. And due to these flashcards, they can understand the topic very well. Then you can also create the quizzes. Okay, so these two things, these four things: reports, mind map, flashcards, and quizzes. That I will show you in the next session, not today's session. Today's session is all about how to create podcast in different languages and how to use it. Okay. So first we are going to click here, audio overview. So in Notebook LM, you don't have control over voices. You can't decide the voices which you like. Okay. So it will automatically choose the voice according to the language and give you the results. So click it. Now it will generating audio overview. And you also can click on the video overview. Okay. Now it's creating. It will take some time. After some time, when it's created, we'll go. One thing more. When something any video overview or audio overview has been created, and when you run it, you can ask any question in between that, and in between that they will answer the question regarding that topic. Okay, that I will also show you. Okay, so one is this type of way you can make the podcast. Another way will be from YouTube video. If any YouTube video which you like, which is very good, you want to convert that video in your language, you can also do that. So we are going to do that also. So wait till this has been created. Today I have created one podcast, video podcast on. I will show you my another channel in which I have created a lot of podcast in multiple languages. Uh, let it create. This one, this one. Now, this is one of my channels also. In this channel, I create podcasts. Like you can see that uh, I've created a podcast on Bharat Gen AI. Okay, this is Bharat Gen AI is the AI created by in India. It's like Chat GPT, and I have created that podcast in four languages. One is Hindi, one is Bangla, one is Telugu, and one is English. So you can hear that. This is the
Hello, friends. Welcome to Podcast Vault. The purpose of this channel is to give you a better listening experience through
tools get more powerful, there's this big
so this is
question.
audio
How do we
podcast.
make sure
This is
everyone can
not
actually
video
use them,
podcast.
especially with all the different languages and cultures out there?
This is the audio podcast. Okay. I'll, when I made this was that time I can't make video podcast from NotebookLM. Okay, so
Really critical point. I mean,
this
most of
is
the
the
big
English.
AI models we
This is
see
the
today, they're
English
heavily
one.
trained on English, on web.
Okay. Similarly, I have created same thing in. You can see that this is Bangla. You can hear that. I don't know Bangla, but I have created the podcast on Bangla.
নমস্কার বন্ধুরা পডকাস্ট ভল্টে আপনাদের স্বাগতম এই যদি ভালো সহযোগিতা
ভারত জেন হাতে কিছু রিসার্চ পেপার প্রতিবেদন আছে, তো সেগুলোর ভিত্তিতেই একটু গভীরে যাওয়ার চেষ্টা করব আজ।
হ্যাঁ, নমস্কার। মানে আজকের লক্ষ্যটা হলো ভারত জেন কি জিনিস, ভারতের জন্য এটা কেন জরুরি, আর এর প্রভাবটা কোথায় পড়তে পারে সেটা একটু তলি দেখা।
একদম। প্রথমে যেটা শুনছি, এটা নাকি জুন 2025-এ চালু হয়েছে, আর 22টা ভারতীয় ভাষায় কাজ করতে পারে। শুধু টেক্সট না, স্পিচ, ইমেজ সব। এটাই কি এর মাল্টিমোডাল দিকটা?
হ্যাঁ, ঠিক তাই। টেক্সট, স্পিচ, ইমেজ এই তিনটে মোডালিটিতেই কাজ করার ক্ষমতায়।
Okay. So you can see that there are lots of possibilities that you can explore with the languages and with the topics. So let us see. Now it's still generating. It will take some time. Now our audio has been generated, not video. So we can hear that. So you can see. You can see that is play button. We can hear that.
Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through complex topics to bring you the most powerful, usable insights. Today, we're tackling behavior change,
So you are you
specifically through the
hearing?
lens of atomic habits.
This is
Our
40
mission
minutes
here
podcast.
is, well, to get past just feeling motivated and actually pull out concrete
See, right?
strategies that use these tiny, almost unseen changes to build really significant long-term power.
It really is counterintuitive, isn't it? We're sort of
Mm.
taught that big results need big dramatic action, but this framework slips that. It says the fundamental units, these atomic changes, that's what matters, mostly because of the sheer math of compounding.
And the math is kind of
Yes,
mind-blowing when you look at it.
yeah.
Improving just
Even
1% a
with
day
the
for a year, you
information.
end up, what, 37 times better? But get
Yes.
1% worse, you pretty much end up back at zero or close to it.
Yeah, it's stark.
There's that great analogy, right? The airplane.
If you liked it, if you go in for interactive mode, you can choose for interaction mode. Okay.
Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through. Oh, hey there. What's up?
So when you join, it will ask you, how are you? So you can ask any question. Hello. Can you tell me the writer of the book? So if you like this audio podcast, this
Leaving
audio
Los
podcast,
Angeles, if the pilot's off by just like
you can download it. So
3.5
here is
degrees
the download
south.
Tiny
button. Here is the download button. You can click to the more. There is a download button. Okay. You can rename the name. You can share it. You can delete or down. First download it. Okay. After downloading, we will hear. So we have downloaded it. Now we are going to see this one.
Welcome to the deep dive. We sift through complex topics to bring you the most powerful, usable insights. Today, we're tackling behavior change, specifically through the lens of atomic habits. Our mission here is, well, to get past just feeling motivated and actually pull out concrete strategies that use these tiny, almost unseen changes to build really significant long term power.
It really is counterintuitive, isn't it? We're sort of taught that big results need big dramatic action, but this framework flips that. It says the fundamental units, these atomic changes, that's what matters. Mostly because
So it's created for how much time? 13 minutes and 24 seconds. Okay. And if you liked it, you can keep it. Okay. And after that, we are going to see it has created the audio overview. No, it haven't created the audio overview because it's take a little more time. I will show you. Now, let's show other things also. I will show you the mind map. So what is the mind map? You can also create the quiz. So mind map is generally the visual representation of what is the important point in the document or the notes or anything which you have selected. See that? See, see. It has drawn a mind map that atomic habits building better habits. For that, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 main points. The fundamentals why tiny changes make big difference. The first law, make it obvious. The second law, make it attractive. The third law, make it easy. The fourth law, make it satisfying. And advanced tactics. Now, if you click that arrow, now it will open further points. These points come under this point. Okay. So under fundamentals, what is called the surprising power of atomic habits. Okay. Then habits shape your identity. This is very true that habits shape our identity. How to build better habits in 4 simple steps. Now, see, one arrow is also there. Now, again, when you click that, if you it will give you what the different points are in this point. Now, the surprising power of atomic habits. Atomic means very small habits. Atom is the smallest part of any particle. So that's the book name is Atomic Habits. So we have to improve our small habits, and there's a very surprising power in our atomic habits. Small habits. First, aggregations of marginal gains. Actually, what happens that we set very big goals that we will going to be earn that much amount in 1 month, 2 months. But in atomic habits, they only ask you to gain 1% improvement. Set a target that in 1 month or in 1 week, I will improve my class marks by 1%. If you do that, by the end of the year 12% of the marks will be improved. And by the end of the 2 to 3 years, it will be around 30 to 40%. This is very dramatic. And improving 1% is never impossible. It always you always see that it's very small amount. Somebody asks you for 10 rupees, you can very easily give him. And if they ask 10,000 rupees, It will be very difficult for us to give. So if they ask 10 rupees per day, they can collect that 10,000 rupees uh, very easily from us without giving any pain to us. Okay, habits are compound interest of self improvement. So what's happened that when you improve your 1% in the first month, and in the next month when you going to improve 1%, then this 1% is also added into your earlier achievements. So your achievements is earlier one plus this 1%. So you are improving 1% on this 1% also. This is called compounding effects, which we see on money which we keep in our banks. Okay, outcomes are lagging. Okay, so this type of see this type. So if you see this type of mind maps, and especially when you use in this in your educational purpose, then it's very helpful. Okay, so we can make mind maps from this. So if you want to download it, you can download it from here. This is download button. Now, now you see the video has been also created. Now we are going to see the video. Uh, how to make this video? I will showing in only for the English purpose. The same process as with the any other language or for any other sources, and it will actually it take too much time. So again, I am not going to make the video, but I will make the audio and other things. Okay. So first, see what is the video. You can see the video. You can make it as full screen. So see that.
All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a book that has absolute.
These videos they call the explainers. Okay. Or, every time you make the video, it will comes with the title, the explainer, and after that, which topic you have selected. Okay.
Changed the game for so many people when it comes to self improvement. James Clear's Atomic Habits. We're going to unpack the core framework, and you'll see it all kicks off with a really simple but powerful idea. So let's set the scene. Imagine a
You see,
professional sports team
you
that
can
was a performance director, a guy named
this type of
different
videos
massage
are
jet.
there. The top of first point is power of tiny games and everything. So if you see that, make this
And it
videos and
turns
see
out
that,
every
you
single
will
habit,
easily
whether it's
understand
good or
it
bad, follows the exact
without
same
reading the
simple
whole book.
four-step pattern. It's a loop.
Okay. If
It's
you like it, go here, download it. Okay. Download it. After downloading, you can use it anywhere you want. So no commercial right is there. You can use
all
it.
right. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a book that has absolutely changed the game. Into the result was approved by just
Okay.
delayed ending, and
Isn't
that
it good?
is so frustrating.
Now, one thing happens that we have made one topic book in one topic. Sorry, our podcast in one language. Now, how if we want in another language, what should we do? First, we go to settings. The right hand side corner, see there is a setting. So, if you want to make audio podcast in or video podcast in other language, first you have to go to the settings. Go to the setting, choose this output language. See, are you seeing that? You can click it. Now click the this arrow button. One drop down list will come. Now go to that. Now we select any Indian language. Uh, which one will be now? Again going to select Marathi. Okay. Okay. Now we save. After that, what will we do? We are going to going back and create new. We have come back. Now we going to press the button, create new. And what will be the process? We have to upload our file. So we are uploading the file in the form of PDF. After that, I will show you also how you can do from YouTube also. Okay. So first we choose a file. That file is our file is Atomic Habits. The book already we have made. Now it's reading that book. After reading that book, it will convert that. See, it has converted that book's narration into Marathi one. Now I'm going to create an audio overview. I'm not going to create video overview. Okay, it will take lots of time. Okay, let the audio overview create. So these type of things which you can use in two purposes. Uh, these podcasts you can use for two purposes. You can use for personal use. For personal is what? Because sometimes what happens that you have PDF of a book that is of 500 pages, so you don't want to read it. And what's happened that we never going to read that book. So if we convert that book into a audio podcast and download it in our mobiles, and here when are free, we can get the important points of that book. Okay, so by this type of practice, we can get the knowledge from almost every book we want. Okay, and sometimes what's happened that you like one YouTube video which is 3 hours long. You don't have that much time to see that video for in a single stretch. So what will you do? You will convert that into audio podcast. And after converting into audio podcast, you can hear it. And not you can also create the podcast. You can create quiz onto that. You can report on that, mind map on that, flashcard on that. So we'll get the important points. Okay. So if any 3 hour interview is there, only 20 to 30 minutes things will be important, other things will be not that much important. So important things you will get from this audio podcast, so you can use it for acquiring knowledge from various resources and in very less time. And second use, you can use these podcasts for your uh, educational purpose, like if you are a content creator or course creator, you can create your course in multiple language. Okay, you can make the podcast of your course and ask your students to hear it. Okay, whenever they are free, they don't have time. When if they are going anywhere else in bus, tram, or anything in their car, you can simply hear from their mobiles. Okay, so now it's generating. Even if you have YouTube channel, you can make podcast of books which are very famous, and so you can make the podcast like I've chosen one book that is Atomic Habits. That is a very good book, and everybody knows about it. One book also that Rich Dad Poor Dad. Everybody wants to um, read that book, but due to lack of time, we are unable to read it. So if we convert it into podcasts in multiple languages and create a YouTube channel, lots of people come and listen that. Okay, so it's generating. It will take a little time. Let it convert. Let me choose any video. uh, YouTube that I will also convert. Let me choose any video. So I am searching for a complete tutorial on chat. So see, see that there is one tutorial available here. That is how much long? 11 hours 40 minutes. So do you have time to go for that? So what I will do first, going before going to that course, I will click that course
Everything for you.
and copy that URL. Okay, and I will use that URL in Notebook LM to create a podcast. And if I like that podcast might be maximum of 20 to 30 minutes. And after hearing that content in podcast format, I will decide that should I go to and use my 11 hours or not for that course. See, this 11 hours. That, that will take at least 4 to 5 days. If we go for 2 to 3 hours per day. Okay. So that will save our time. If this video is not good, we can simply know about that and we can go for another video. It's taking lots of time. So okay, it's doing. I am opening another notebook LM. Okay. So here first what we'll do, we're going to select our language. So what will be our output language? I will select an output language of like Hindi. Okay, we save it. Now we go. What we'll do next? We go for a create. We hit the create button. Now this time, what we are going to do? We are using a link from where? From YouTube. So we click this button. Okay. After clicking that button, we have to paste the URL here. So what will we do? We are going to paste the URL. Okay. After that, we'll press insert button. Now it's analyzing that content, and after that it will create the summary for that. Let us see. Now let us see that has been created or not. No, not yet. It has been created. Now see, chat gpt का संपूर्ण उपयोग और अनुप्रयोग. Okay, the tutorial has been converted into Hindi. Now what we will do, we are going to create an audio podcast. So we create the hit button, we hit the audio overview button. So we click it. Now it has been it is generating. Okay. Now let's see that another one has been generated or not. It's taking some time. Let it do it. Let it do it. Let it do it. No problem. No problem. Let it do it. So see here, it's give you here you see it's give you the main points like generative AI और बड़े भाषा मॉडल की प्रमुख क्षमताएं अनुपयोग क्या है तो इट्स गिविंग यू द क्वेश्चन इफ यू क्लिक ऑन दैट क्वेश्चन यू विल गेट द आंसर्स आल्सो सी प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग के लिए कौन से आवश्यक घटक महत्वपूर्ण है ओके सो इफ यू क्लिक ऑन दैट you get the details on that question. Okay, see what I have clicked. Chat GPT के विभिन्न संस्करण. So which are the versions, main versions of Chat GPT? So it's telling that Chat GPT so different versions. One is 3.5, 4, 4.0. Now we have 5.1 also. Okay. This tutorial is 6 to 7 months old. So we don't have 5.1. But see, in Chat GPT, what is the important points are there? Chat GPT 4.0. So it's telling you what the meaning of O. What's the meaning of O? O is Omni. Okay. One version has come, that is ChatGPT 4. After that, ChatGPT 4.0 has come. After that, ChatGPT 5 has come. Now, in the similar way, when you click on that, Gen AI and LLM, what's the important points of that? If you click on that, you will get the answer. So how easy it to get the see generative AI or लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स जिसको बड़े भाषा मॉडल कहेंगे कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता एआई के उन्नत रूप में जिनको सो यू विल गेट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स summarization everything in this okay and this is really very handy tool to learn anything so see now we have created this Marathi one do you want to hear that I hit the button
नमस्कार. आज आपण एका खूप महत्वाच्या विषयावर बोलणार आहोत. ॲटॉमिक हॅबिट्स.
हो, जेम्स क्लिअर यांचं जे पुस्तक आहे, त्यातल्या काही निवडक पण अत्यंत प्रभावी कल्पनांवर आज आपण सखोल विचार करणार आहोत.
बरोबर. आपला उद्देश काय आहे? तर लहान, अगदी अणू एवढ्या सवयींमधून मोठे, दीर्घकाळ टिकणारे बदल कसे घडवायचे?
आणि चांगल्या सवयी कशा लावायच्या?
अगदी. आणि नको असलेल्या त्रासदायक सवयींना कसं सोडायचं? यासाठी काही
So if you like it, you download it. How will you download? Go to that three dots. Yeah. Okay. Right hand side, dots. You see that three dots? Okay. Click it. Here you can download it. So after downloading, you can check it. So it has been downloaded here. We can check it.
नमस्कार. आज आपण एका खूप महत्वाच्या विषयावर बोलणार आहोत. ॲटॉमिक हॅबिट्स.
हो, जेम्स क्लिअर यांचं जे पुस्तक आहे, त्यातल्या काही निवडक पण अत्यंत प्रभावी कल्पनांवर आज आपण सखोल विचार करणार आहोत.
बरोबर. आपला उद्देश काय आहे? तर लहान, अगदी अणू एवढ्या सवयींमधून मोठे, दीर्घकाळ टिकणारे बदल कसे घडवायचे?
आणि चांगल्या सवयी कशा लावायच्या?
अगदी. आणि नको असलेल्या त्रासदायक सवयींना कसं सोडायचं? यासाठी काही व्यावहारिक मार्ग शोधूया.
नक्कीच. म्हणजे ही चर्चा म्हणजे त्या पुस्तकातून काही महत्त्वाचे मुद्दे काढून श्रोत्यांपर्यंत पोहोचवण्याचा प्रयत्न आहे.
Okay, this is good. So in this manner, you can make podcast for your purpose, for a commercial purpose, or for use purpose, for any topics, for any subjects, on any things. If you have a PDF, if you have a YouTube channel, if you don't have any material also, it can also make the podcast that I will also show you. So if make it the podcast, or either you make an audio overview, you can make a video overview and use it to gain the information or the knowledge. Okay. And if you want you for use for commercial purpose, you can use it for commercial purpose, because Gemini don't allow us to use for commercial purpose. Other free platforms don't allow us to use it for commercial purpose. It only allow us to use for our own purpose. So you can use it. You can also upgrade it for getting more features. So see, this is upgradation is there. Okay, that is 1950. But when you upgrade it, you not only get the notebook LM, you will get other apps for of Google Gemini, like you get the Google Flow. This is good for making our AI filmmaking tool to create cinematic scenes and stories, including limited access to VO3. Then Whisk, that is image to video creation with VO2. You can use, you also get the 2 terabyte of storage. Okay. You can also use Google Workspace like Google Gmails, Google Docs, Google Videos, Google Sheets, everything in some advanced features are there in the paid versions. Okay. So if you pay 1950 rupees, it will give you lots of things. Okay. And if you go for subscription for first month, it will give you free subscription. After that, it will charge you some amount. Okay. For Notebook LM, get 5x more audio and video overviews. 5x more audio means that you will get bigger audios, Okay. And you can access to the premium feature. You can change the sounds and more thing. But free one is also a good one if you want. It's for commercial purpose and you are earning from it. You can buy it, because Google is giving you lots of thing in that. You can make money from Flow and uh, Whisk, using the Whisk also. Okay, so it's worth buying, but first learn it. Now another thing which we are creating from that YouTube channel, but you see that it's still creating. It will take lots of time, because it was a bit bigger content. So let it do it. Now again, we are going to make another audio podcast. Now this time we are making podcast when we have no material. We have only know on which topic I have to make a podcast. So isn't it very easy? It will going to search whole web. I will show you. First, what we'll do? First, we are going to select our output language. So from here, Marathi, I am going to select English. Okay, English. First, you have to select the language. After uploading the data, you can't select the language. Okay. Now go from this arrow. See left hand side, upside. Go back, and I go to create a new one. And we have used this one. Upload sources, PDF file. We have used this one, YouTube. Similar fashion you can use for website. Okay. Paste text is same manner. You can copy text from anywhere else, like from ChatGPT, from anywhere else, and paste here. If you click it now, this type of thing will come. You can paste your text. Okay. So, and from Google Drive, similarly, you provide the link of the Google Drive. If you click it, it will ask you to connect you with your drive. When you go to your drive, it will connect your drive. You can select anything which is available on your drive. Okay. So what will we do? We are going to create new one, and this time, what's the problem? We don't have any material, so we are going to click there on the right hand upper side. See this one. Can you see that? Discover sources. Discover sources. Right hand side corner. Okay. Click it. Now here you have what to do. You have to decide. You have to write only the topic on which you want to create a podcast. As simple as it is. You don't have to do anything else. You have to know about your topic. Right? So, what topic will we take? Let us take future of AI in education. We are making we want to make a podcast on this topic, future of AI in education. That was a simple topic. Okay, you can make on any topic. Okay, so if you come here, two things are there. One, you can search data from web, or you can search data from your Google Drive. Sometimes what's happened that lots of things are on your Google Drive, and you don't know where is uh, the material which I want to make podcast is available. So we can also choose the Google Drive. But here I don't have any information or any material. So I am preferring web. So what it will do when we select submit, it will go on the whole web and search the data and pick the data from the authentic sources and make important point from there, and after that you can create a podcast. So you can see that if you want to research anything, you can research from here. It's very simple. You don't have go one site at a time, reading all the data, and after that you find that it's not important. So that will be done by NotebookLM. They will find the good data on the web, they bring it, and after analyzing that good data, that good information, and convert into a podcast. Okay, so we are going to submit it now. Submit that. It's discovering the sources. See how much source it will discover. It's not see see how much. So now it's in your hand. It will search the government data also. It will search the private data also. It, it will search every time a type of data. Okay. So from here, you either can select whichever source you want. Like you want only this one source, artificial intelligence and the future of teaching and learning, US department. So you're from US, you want to go for this data also. You can uh, click here and then click only here. Okay, but I want data from all summary of the data from all the sites it has chosen. So I will click upside on the up. It will select all the, see, all the boxes has been checked. Now what we will do, we are going to import that data. Now it's importing that data. Okay, now after importing the data, they will create a summary of that. So see, almost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has already gone to multiple websites, hundreds of websites. From that hundreds of websites, it selected 10 websites, and from 10 websites, it's giving you important insights. Okay, so from 10 sources, you can see that 10 sources, you are giving that AI in education, trends, governance, and applications. So that will take if we are going to research on that, that will really take 1 month to 2 months, going from that site to another site. And even after that, we are not able to get such type of data in a very brief manner. Okay, so what we will do now, we are going to either we will going to see here the audio overview. We have selected audio overview. Now it will create an audio podcast for that. If you want to create a video podcast, you can also create the video podcast. In this video podcast, the slides of important points will be there. Let us create the important video slide also. So now it will create both of these. Now let it create NotebookLM, these two things, and we are going to another place where we have pasted that how chat gpt we can learn chat gpt. Okay, now see, it has created the audio podcast, so we are going to play it now. You
श्रोताओं का
so see that 11-hour material it has converted into, see here in the right hand bottom side, see, it had converted into 21 minutes 5 seconds. Now it makes your work much easier. You can hear
स्वागत
it.
है। आज हम एक ऐसी तकनीक की गहराई में उतर रहे हैं जो आजकल हर तरफ चर्चा में है।
So if
चैट
you like it, download it. After downloading it, you can save it on your mobile also, and whenever you have time, you can hear it. Simply hear it.
श्रोताओं का स्वागत है। आज हम एक ऐसी तकनीक की गहराई में उतर रहे हैं जो आजकल हर तरफ चर्चा में है। चैट जीपीटी।
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल।
हम इसके साथ-साथ जनरेटिव एआई और लार्ज लैंग्वेज मॉडल्स जैसी जुड़ी हुई अवधारणाओं को भी समझेंगे। हमारे स्रोत ग्रेट लर्निंग यूट्यूब चैनल के विस्तृत वीडियो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट्स हैं, जिनमें इस विषय पर काफी जानकारी दी गई है।
काफी डिटेल सोर्सेज हैं।
हमारा मकसद है चैट जीपीटी की दुनिया को खंगालना, ये कैसे काम करता है, इसके अलग-अलग संस्करणों में क्या खास है, इसे रोजमर्रा के काम और जीवन में कैसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, और हाँ, इससे बेहतरीन नतीजे पाने के लिए प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग यानी सही निर्देश देने की कला क्या है। तो चलिए इसे परत दर परत समझते हैं।
हाँ, ये तकनीक वाकई बहुत तेजी से आगे बढ़ रही है और इसका असर लगभग हर इंडस्ट्री, हर काम पर दिख रहा है। इसलिए समझना जरूरी है कि ये असल में क्या कर सकता है और कहाँ इसकी सीमाएं हैं, ताकि हम इसका सही और प्रभावी ढंग से।
So, have you heard the sound? Heard the sound? The Hindi pronunciation was such a good one, and even that voice is not looking robotic. Either it's a male voice or the female voice. Okay, and after downloading that, you can hear it, and after hearing that, you can get the lots of insight. And if you think that now this video is good, that content is good, then you can go for the 11-hour video. Okay, so by this you can separate lots of bad video from good video. Okay, so if you go on YouTube and search for videos for any topic, lots of video will come, and not all of them are good. So one way to select what one is good, seeing the viewership or subscriber. First, what we can do, we can see the how much people have viewed it. After that, if you get 4 to 5 videos, we can't go for all the videos. So we can make audio podcast and hear it. So whichever video audio podcast we like, we can see that video. Okay, so that's the simplest use case, and even we can make the podcast of the videos and convert and use it for commercial purpose also, for educating students also. If you are a teacher, you are teaching online, you can use it. So you can get knowledge, lots of knowledge in very little time. And this is also a refined knowledge. Every thing has been filtered. Now, see that? Now it's generating, still it's generating. So, today, what we have covered? Today, we have covered that one tool is there that is made by Google, that is Notebook LM. And Notebook LM is very good for making notes. That's why its name is Notebook. And notes are the smaller version of the bigger material. What we have done in schools and colleges, that from 1,000 page book we are making notes in 20 pages, 30 pages. Similarly, Notebook LM also making notes from your content, bigger content into smaller content in different languages. And after that, converting into an audio podcast or a video podcast. It also provide you the mind maps, the flashcards, and quizzes also. Okay, so that can be used by students also. So in the next session, I will take full session on how students can use Notebook LM to enhance their study and get good marks. So, like, I don't know what about history, but history is that subject with almost lots of people don't want to study. But if you learn history from Notebook LM, like you're in eighth class and you have to learn about Mughal dynasty, you don't want to read it. Simply get that the PDF of that chapter, which you get on the web, and copy it or paste it. Anything you can do. Even if you write on the web search, which I have shown you, that if you don't have any content, you write there that I want uh, a description on Mughal dynasty for class 8 in for CBSE student, for ICSE student, or state board. Okay, language you can select from here, and you can make a podcast. You can make a mind map. In mind map, it will show you that in Mughal dynasty, who comes the first. After that, who were the sons, and after that, who were the sons and who become the king and who don't become the king. Everything in the pictorial presentation. So you learn fast from that. Okay, then you can create flashcards, that some time of quizzes. Okay, that is one form of quizzes. So from flashcards you can also learn. Now see that our audio podcast for AI education is ready. That is the audio podcast. Video podcast take a little longer time. So we hear it. Let's hear it. So that
Welcome
it
back to
is
the deep dive.
20 minutes
We're the
and
place that
55
takes those
seconds.
huge piles of research and turns them into something clear, something you can actually use. Today, we are really digging into AI in education, AED.
So what we'll do, if you like it, we are going to download it. After downloading, we can hear.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're the place that takes those huge piles of research and turns them into something clear, something you can actually use. Today, we are really digging into AI in education, AED. And look, this isn't some far off future thing. It's a massive global industry that's booming right now.
Absolutely. It's happening fast.
Yeah. I mean, if you need proof, just look at the numbers. The global market for AED, it's projected to grow. Get this, a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 36%
36%. Wow.
between 2022 and 2030. That kind of growth means, big changes are already underway in classrooms, on campuses, everywhere.
So did you hear that? Isn't it good? So in this manner, on any topic, either you have content or no content, you can make podcast, audio podcast, and get the knowledge of that topic. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And one thing I also want to show you that.
And look, this isn't some far off future thing. It's a massive global industry that's booming right now.
Absolutely. It's happening fast.
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
Welcome back to the deep dive. Whoa, did someone just break the fourth
hello,
wall? Let's hear it.
can you hear me?
Welcome back to the deep dive.
We're the place.
Oh, yeah, let's
Can you
hear it.
hear us? Okay, I have to set my mic. Okay, I'll set my mic. Hello.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We're the place that takes those huge piles of research and turns them into something clear, something you can actually use. Today, we are really digging into AI in education, AI ED.
Oh, hey there. What's up?
Can you tell me about the importance of AI in education?
That is a fantastic question to kick us off. It's the core of why we are doing this deep dive today.
Okay, let's unpack this. The importance of AI in education, or AI ED, really boils down to two huge things: efficiency and personalization.
Exactly. Think about how time consuming teaching is right now.
So,
AI is
do you see that? If I run that podcast in discussion mode, and I can discuss the points with that. So, if a student has any chapter, and in that chapter it has any question, he can ask the question, and like teacher they will stop that discussion and answer your question. So it is very good for students to learn, and they will teach you like teachers. So in next session I will show you this things this feature. uh, Now, our video was also converted. So let's see the video. So AI in education. Okay.
You know, when we think about AI, it's easy to picture something out of a sci-fi movie. But the truth is, it's already here. It's in our schools right now. And this isn't just some new app or gadget. It's a technology that could fundamentally change education as we know it. That's why we really need to talk about what's going on. I mean, just imagine that for a second. What if every single student had their own personal guide? Something that could adapt to exactly how they learn, answer any question.
So if you like it, what we'll do, we are going to download. There's a download button is there. Or even this one is not there. Here is the download button. Okay. Click the mode, download. Now let it download. I will show you. Now.
You know, when we think about AI, it's easy to picture something out of a sci-fi movie. But the truth is, it's already here. It's in our schools right now. And this isn't just some new app or gadget. It's a technology that could fundamentally change education as we know it. That's why we really need to talk about what's going on. I mean, just imagine that for a second. What if every single student had their own personal guide? Something that could adapt to exactly how they learn, answer any question at any time, and stick with them until they finally get it. It sounds almost too good to be true, right? Well, that's the core promise of bringing AI into our classrooms. And this isn't some fantasy for the distant future. This is happening fast. The market for AI in education is projected to grow by 36% every single year through 2030. That's not just growth, that's an explosion. We're talking about a
So, isn't it good? So, on this complex topic, we have summarized the 10 websites, and after that, making a podcast. How much time it takes? Only 15 minutes. And if you are going to read all the websites and summarize it, it will take you 2 months. So this is the importance. Now, if you want to create quiz on that, okay, if you want to create a quiz on that topic, you can click here. See here, quizzes are there. So if you click that button, that pencil button, you can choose the level of difficulties, like you want to hard one, medium, or easy. That's your thing. You want fewer numbers of question, want standard number, which is default one, or the more one. If I want more one, I can click here more one. So for study purpose, we are going to use more one. And for each topic, we are going to convert in for study purpose, one time easy one is medium level, and one hard one. Okay. So if we click that more one and going to generate, so see what's happened. So it's generating the quizzes. Now, in the simple manner, in that manner, we can also create a flashcards. So for flashcard, you can click here in the pencil button. You can see the pencil button. Same thing as you can create fewest number of flashcards. You can create a standard, which is default. You can mode the level of difficulty: easy, medium, or hard. Medium is the default one. Okay. What is the flashcard must be restricted to a specific source. The flashcard must open a specific topic. The card font must be short. You can also mention here that how should your flashcard look. So you can mention it. This is mentioned. This things has been mentioned by default. So if you want to create flashcards, I creating fewer flashcards. It will create. So let it create. So I will show you flashcards also. So these two things and this mind map is very good for study purpose. If your students going to use that, they memorize the things very easily. Okay, and even we can use it for our reports purpose. Some company reports is there, so we can create a mind map. We can create quizzes, flashcards. So from that we can learn very easily about that report. Okay. So now AI quiz has been created. Okay. Now we click it. See, 30 questions are there. According to the Grand View Research Report, what is the project market size of AI in education by 2030? Okay. So four choices are there, one hint is there. Okay. So you know it, click it. Even if you don't know, let I click it here. No, it says that's right. The report forecasts this revenue for 2030. Okay. Now you can, if you are satisfied with this, you can go for the next one. The US Department of Education report repeatedly emphasized a central recommendation for AI implementation in schools. What is the core principle? So AI system should be completely automated, teacher task to reduce work. So first read it if you know it. If we select any topic, if it's not right, it will say not right. A red mark will be there, and it will show you the right answer also. See, it has shown you the right answer. So in this manner, you can go to next question, or you can go to the previous question. Okay. You want hint? Hint is there. Okay. So by by this type, you can make quizzes on any topic which students are learning, and they learn very fast from that. Okay. Now, after that, flashcard has been also created. So we are going to see what are the flashcards. So these are the flashcards. Okay. And on these flashcards, we will see that according to Grand View Research, what is the forecast market size value of AI in education? So if you want to see the answer, you simply click here. The flashcard is a like type of card. On one side of the card, you have question. On one side of the card, there's the answer. So what it's showing, the forecast market size value is USD 8.30 billion. You can also get the explanations also. See, explanation is coming in the middle here. So it will go the information on your flashcard regarding forecast market size for AI in education. So here you have in a brief manner. Now in detailed manner you can get the report here. Okay. So see how good is it? Now this is the second question. Projected revenue. Okay. 50 cards are there. You can see the answer. Okay. Similarly, if you want to go, the AI in education market is expected to create a compound annual growth rate that is, I know, 36%. So see, you can see that. So see the answer, 31.2%. Okay. If you want to explain it, it will explain you. Okay. It is also showing the transcript, what the flashcards you are using. So isn't it amazing? Okay. So today what we have learned. So I'm going to summarize it. First, we are going to come to NotebookLM, and after that, we are going to go to setting and select our output language. This is the first thing we have to. First, we have to select an output language. Here, if you press this arrow button, a drop-down list will come. You can select any language, whichever you want. Okay. So I have selected English one. We have to save it. After that, what we have to do, we have to go on the create button. And we have, after creating button, what we have to do, we have to give the data to the NotebookLM to make an audio, video podcast or flashcards or quizzes or reports or anything. Okay. So that data you can provide into 5 formats. One format is you can upload your source in the form of PDF or in form of audio also or in form of text file. Okay. So you can put your text file, PDF file or audio file here. That is MP3 file. Now, if you have data on your Google Workspace, like your Google Drive, you can also provide the link here. You can use that. Okay. Then if you want any data from any website or any YouTube video, so you have to provide the link. Simply click here, paste the link here, and rest of the submit. Okay. Now again, you have any text written anywhere else, you copy and paste here. Simply copy and paste here. Okay. See, paste the text. Okay. And after that, insert button. Rest of the things will be done by the NotebookLM. After that, sometime what's happened that we don't have any data source. So we are going to discover the sources. Okay. So for discovering the sources, we only give what we want, anything we can do. Like if we type about Mughal dynasty for class See what it will do. It will search whole web, whole web, okay, and pick the right information from lots of website and create a summarized note for that. And from on that note, everything will be created: audio podcast, video podcast, your mind map, your reports, your flashcards, your cue, everything will be created. So we are going to submit it. See, now import it. So Mughal Empire, society, decline and administration. See, major Mughal emperors are from Babur, the founder, to Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb, highlighting their key military victories. What is in that has been mentioned. Now you can create an audio podcast, video podcast, anything. So this topic I will going to cover how you can use Notebook LM for educational purpose. So if you have any children which is who are studying in 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let them ask to join on next Wednesday, and I will go to teach them how they can use this notebook LM, and you can use this notebook LM on your mobiles also for enhancing their study. Okay, and getting better insight into the subject. So next Wednesday. So friends, next Wednesday we are going to meet and explore notebook LMs. Today I have used notebook LM mainly for audio podcasting, and in the next session we are going to use it for generally for student purpose. So if you have some students, you know them, please share the link so that can they can use it and improve their study and get better insight. Okay, so thank you and bye bye. We meet on next Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm going to teach you how to make avatars from another one of AI tools, not Hagen. Another tools I have found which also makes good avatars from your images and from your videos. So next Saturday, 8:30 p.m., we are going to learn how to make avatars, and we can make use of that. So for Saturday, bye bye, and we will meet there. Thank you.